I'm happy on this island, wanna be my farmland. I don't ever want to leave, I'm in a tropic club.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy 7Gamer and I'm back with some more Might and Magic Elemental Guardians. Alright, so I wanted to show you my Wrath 8 team, my auto team with no Nat 4s, which I only got one anyway. I only got the Rakshasa here, the Earth Rakshasa. But I ended up taking the Earth Rakshasa out and I switched them out with the Soulless Marionette, the air one. Okay, so it's giving me better runs. Also, I wasn't able to do auto 8 until I put the Marionette in there. So I'm gonna show him, you guys, his glyphs. I'm gonna show you guys his glyphs in a second after we do this run, okay? And we'll talk about why he's a good selection for you to put on your team. So all these guys, except in the exception for my Fire Druid, you could easily replace that with another healer, okay? But all these other guys are pretty much obtainable. Probably the Felicor as well. You might have to get another AoE poisoner. Marionette is an AoE poisoner, so I would probably I don't know. You have to get it. You'll probably, I think this team is pretty much obtainable. It's not like too hard to get. All right, and then like I said, anybody that needs to be replaced, just get somebody that does something similar. All right, so there's other AoE poisoners. I just can't think of any other than the Soulless Marionette right now. I think almost all the Felicors I think are actually AoE poison. I think the water one is. I think the Earth Basilisk, I believe he's an AoE poisoner. Who else is there? The Ninja, the Black Rogue Ninja, I believe the Air one is a AoE poisoner. So you have choices if you can't get the Felicor here, because Felicor just might be the best AoE poisoner for right now that we know of, other than 4 stars. And I don't know too much about all of the 4 stars yet. But this team right here is giving me safe runs on 8. Okay, so last time I showed y'all I was on autoing 6 and 7. So I have made some changes. I will show you those things. All right, I put a couple people on meditation glyphs, which is making a big difference in my runs. And then everybody, I would suggest getting everybody at least +10 on all their glyphs. But everybody on my team not +10 on all their glyphs. I think once I get everybody to +10 on all their glyphs, I'll be able to do 9 and 10. But this team comp right here should be the team I'll be able to use to clear 9 and 10. Now I was debating against the Unicorn and the Soulless Marionette, the Air Unicorn that is. But I like the fact that they both have this the buff block on their second skill, and it's a 3-turn cooldown. But that AoE poison for me on the Marionette and the slow, it seemed like something I really needed. I think more the Air Unicorn would probably be more useful in the Strength Dungeon. I believe that boss has immunity. Now I want to block that, and then he puts a lot of poison, so I want to be able to clear that. So I'm still going to build the Air Unicorn, and then Air Unicorn is going to also be useful in arena defense, and I think actually in offense. So the Air Unicorn is another unit that we'll be able to look at very soon. All right, but not until I put this Soulless Marionette in the team was I able to do 8 and do it consistently. I think I lost one match. It must have been real bad RNG, but most of the time when we win 8. Okay, so we don't really have any problem right now. And I'm sure once I get all their glyphs up, I'm running low on money because I was building up the Marionette and I was changing out glyphs, so I'm low on money. You'll see what I'm talking about in a second once we finish this. And I also did some skill ups, and I'll show you that in a little bit. I did some skill ups on the Arcane bird. I was able to get his second skill to increase the duration of the debuff, which is the attack down, which makes a huge difference. You see, now it's 2 turns on the attack down. very, very important. All right. And then also I worked on the heals. I got really lucky. Every time I had used the book, it went to the skill I needed. Like that almost never happened for me, but it happened for all 3 of the units. I put 2 skill books into my my water nymph, and they both went to her health regen. So now I think she regenerates health by 25% of the HP, which is a big difference. And then buff block. He can't heal. Oh, he did heal. Okay. He had a buff block on there. How did he get the heal? Something happened there. Whatever. It worked for me. But and then I also put 2 skill books into. No, I put 1 skill book into my Druid, and it went to actually increasing her heal too. So it's at a 20% heal. Now I believe both of them could get the heal up to 30%. I got 1 more to put into the water nymph to get it to 30% heal, which I think I would need in 9 and 10. But 20% right now is good enough to do 8. All right, so those are some skills that I focused on. And then I put meditation on my arcane bird and on my nymph as well. So every now and then I'll show it to you. Once they attack, they'll get a cooldown reduced right there. As you just saw it, cooldown reduced, very important. All right, so it really helps on our runs. So last person, here we go. Don't waste the big attack, please. Don't waste it. Don't waste. All right, good. Now we should hopefully have our immunity. We have our attack down, our blinds. Hopefully everything is up and ready to go. Yes, we have our immunity, and I like the Druid because not only does he give immunity, she increases our heal, and she gives us a defensive buff, and she gives us speed. All right, so we got the blind on him. We got our protection. Oh, we didn't land a slow on him though, but we got his attack down, so that's very good. So as long as we keep our defense up, his attack down, and blinding him, we're able to get through this. And Felicor, of course, we need him. And I would say the minimum defense you need, because I noticed I was trying to get defense. That's why I didn't make any videos yesterday. I spent the whole day trying to get a flat defense on my some of my units here, and that's because defense is so important, so important for clearing wrath. But they don't give you. It's like they hardly. I don't know if y'all noticed, but they hardly give you defense. So, but I say the minimum defense you need is about 750 or higher. All right. Otherwise, my Felicor probably would have already died. All right. So he should heal for a lot right now. Yeah. Well, 2,000, not bad. Hope we get this. Yeah, we got the blind on there, so hopefully we get this miss here because we have an attack down on him. Let's see what he does. We got our regeneration and our speed boost. Alright, slowed me down though. I wish that both the regens could go on, but when my water nymph doesn't regen and then my fire druid wants to put the regen, the fire druid will replace the water nymph, and the water nymph heals more for 25%, but my fire druid only heals at 20%. But this team right here, like I said, the defense is enough, which I'll show you, and I think you need at least 9,000 HP. All right, so we'll go over those right now for those that are struggling with Wrath 8, and hopefully this team with no Nat 4s will be helpful for you. And this team right here, I'm sure can go through 9 and 10. It has all the mechanics I need. I just need to make everybody faster, get their HP and defense up, get some of their skill books, so get some skills on a lower cooldown, and I'll be 2 and 10, no problem, soon enough. And there we go. Wave 8 is complete, and I've been doing this on a high clip since I created this team yesterday. I think I only remember losing once, so it must have been some really weird stuff going on with my run, but All right, so we 10,000 a pop, not bad. We definitely need the crystals because man, we are struggling to get them, and you need them to do almost everything in the game. So all right, so let's go back here. Finally got to 100K on those guys. I might upgrade a few things too, but let me show you what I've been working on. Man, as soon as I hope that'll be the day is coming when I have all purple everything. All right, here we go. Now for the Druid, we have 12, almost 13,000 HP, and the defense is at 740. So around what I said, we need probably around that 750 mark. So he has so much HP that it kind of makes up for not being at least 750 or more. All right, and I'm thinking definitely going up. I think you need at least 900 defense if you're going to try to go wave 9 and 10. All right, but as you see, that was enough. There was attacking, and we were still surviving. I'm gonna show you the glyphs in a second, but let me show you the skill up that I put on her. I got lucky, and I was able to get this one skill up because I only got 2 books left, so I'm gonna save them. But it went right to the regen on my first try. All right, these cooldown on these will be great too, so I'm gonna put more skill ups on her. She's a top tier unit, so I have no problem putting big books into her. But I'm gonna keep on farming and try to get some more books. Oh yeah, wait, we got so her glyphs. What am I doing? So of course I went speed with all my units. I'm going speed on the first 2, and I think everybody's gonna be doing that. Speed on the first 2. Probably for some attackers though, I might have just only speed here with a purple speed. Try to get that all the way up, and then have more attack so I can take advantage of the attack. But for these support units, I definitely put speed, HP, and I want defense percentage. But right now I got defense, and it's only green, and I got another HP. But I did actually not too long ago pull defense. All right, so I'm gonna replace this with defense. So my defense is gonna be in the 900s, but my HP will probably drop down to I'd say about 10,000, maybe 10,000, 11,000, but that's fine because my defense is gonna be around 900. All right, so she's still gonna be very strong. It's when I get her speed up some too, that's gonna be another thing we have to go ahead and do. Get her speed up a little bit more. But other than that, she is going to be ready for my 9 and 10 runs, and I'll be showing you guys that in a second. Alright, and let's go to the next unit. Alright, my water muse or my water nymph. Now she has the meditation glyphs I was telling you about. I'm able to find all gold glyphs, and that was just me doing the 5th stage. I can't go any further than that, but I've farmed it enough to go find some gold ones. All right, so let me show you her upgrades real quick. For her skill ups, I managed to get it all on the regen, so I just need one more on her regen. So I did 2 skill books. They both went right to the one I needed. Got lucky. All right, these right here, this effect probability I say it's important. I'll get there eventually, but right now I want more just the heals, okay? And the reason why I put her on meditation, is because he has a low cooldown on. See right here, it's 3-turn cooldown, and we regenerate for 2 turns. So after those 2 turns are up, if anywhere in those 2 turns she reduces her cooldown time, she has her regen ready to go. As soon as 2 go and they're healed, she could do it again. So I think it's very important to have her glyphs on meditation. Now for her, I don't have the defense. I just had to take what I could. So let me go back. So of course, like I said, I put the units. My other units is speed, and I got HP. Now I want defense, but I have HP again and then defense. All right, so soon I can replace this with the defense one. I might actually, instead of doing the Druid first, I might put the defense on her instead, because the Druid already has a better defense than her, because I think her defense here, my water one, is only 500. But actually, no, you know what? I need flat. For her, I need flat defense. So I need to actually change this one and this one. The reason why I need flat defense is because her defense is so low that the percentage is not really swaying that to making a big difference. So if I get defense flat and defense flat here, it'll be a lot better. So, okay, so I just remembered. That's why. All right, so it's cool that I have the percentages, but instead of percentage, I need flat. Anywhere I can find flat, if I can find flat and flat here, I'll do it. But anywhere I can find the 2 flats, I'm going to do that. So I need 2 flat defenses to get her defense up, because right now her defense is too low. I'm trying to compensate for the low defense by putting a lot more HP for right now and banking on the fact that she can keep on regenerating every 2 turns. Alright, so, but this is not ideal for going up to 9 and 10, so I got to work on that. And her speed could be faster too as well. Alright, and then we got one of the essential units during the game. I was kind of hesitant on building it, but if you're brand new and you're watching this video, don't put everything, go ahead and evolve it all the way. Alright, I got it to its 3rd evolve form. And I just switched out, that's why I didn't have any money. I just switched out all this and put the meditation on it. And I didn't care that it was green, I just wanted her to have the meditation because of this skill. Decrease the attack. Alright, I have to get that off, and both the skills, and I gotta get this one off. Okay, I gotta get this off way more often. So not only does the speed help, where I'm gonna actually put more into that, but the meditation almost every turn or every other turn at some point is gonna decrease the cooldown, which will give us more chances of surviving. Alright, I literally put 4 new glyphs. I just put this glyph on her too, the defense. So now I got defense, HP, and speed. So you see what we're doing here. It's the same concept. I'm doing speed, HP, defense. For the flats, I didn't want flat. I want the percentage, and it works good for her. So the defense is at 853, and I don't even have this up, so it's gonna be easily in the thousands. And the HP, when I get this up as well, is gonna be in the thousands. So this unit is gonna be ready for Rav 9 and 10 in a couple days. All right, I gotta get some more of these crystals. All right, and yeah, I think I put I put a skill book into this one, like I was saying, and it went to the one I needed again. I only had like a couple skill books. Sorry, I only got 2 left, but it went to effect turns +1, which is what I needed. Okay, that attack down for 2 turns is way better than having it for 1 turn, and it makes all the difference in surviving. Alright, so it went right into the one I needed. Now next, I think it's the Fellow Core. Alright, so the Mountain Scorpion Core. I need to start calling him Scorpion Core then. I think this is actually my first time like checking out his new name after all this time. Alright, so I put him on precision, which is very important. I need his accuracy up, and you see his accuracy is at 78%. It's pretty good. Alright, pretty good accuracy. So he's going to be landing those poisons way more often. I haven't put any skill books in him yet. I know he has more accuracy or more chance probability, but it's working fine so far. I put him on speed as well. Alright, speed, HP. I got flat defense and flat HP and and the defense percentage. All right, I just took what I could get. I would like to have him probably on 2 flat defenses and then I have him on HP percentage. But whenever I can find something that could switch with that, I will do that. At the moment, I'm just putting what I can. So I got speed, HP, defense, and his HPs are around 9,000. We can get it higher, definitely once we skill some more things up. His defense at 800, which is good for 8. I want to get to at least 900 for 9 and 10. Okay, his speed is decent. We could get that up some more. Okay, and his accuracy is great. You might be able to get the accuracy up a little bit more. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't put any skill books into him, but if you have a lot more skill books, I would suggest trying to get this cooldown, trying to get it down to 1, and the effect turns up some more. So the effect turns and cooldown. Maxing him out. If you could get none to land on this one, and then just everything go on these two, that would be great. But I mean, you might have to just max him out, because I doubt you'll get everything to prey and blood down. But oh yeah, and the guy that made the game changer, the one I took out my Rakshasa for, is the Soulless Marionette. As you see, I was still building him. I haven't even got him to max 30 yet, but his HP is at 9,000. His defense could get better. It's at 700. All right, remember I said you probably need at least 750. 700 could fly depending on your team, but at least 750 for a Wrath 8. His speed could be better, it's 115. So everybody on my team speed is like 110 and up, I believe. I just trying to average it out. All right, and for him, I only have lifesteal because that's what I could find. So, but precision, I would definitely want it. I wanted him to have more accuracy. I wanted him to land this block heal. This is the main reason I got him. This skill here. All right, blocks beneficial effect for 2 turns. It's essential. The unicorn, air unicorn. If you don't have this Marionette, air unicorn does the same thing. All right, so you could easily replace him with the air unicorn. But I wanted to also be able to get kills. That's why I went with him. I have him and air unicorn, but I decided to raise him because he poisons. All right, and he decreases speed. So I got him on lifesteal. It's just because that's what I had. Sometimes you just use what you got, guys. All right, we got speed here. Defense, HP, those flat stats, and HP, and I wanted a defense flat stat, but I can't find it right now, so I just put the percentage. All right. So, his skill ups. I went ahead and evolved him to his full form too, and I believe he got more speed on his second evolved form. I can't remember. Maybe I got another one, so we'll go look. All right, but it was a reason why I wanted to get him to his next evolved form, fully evolved. All right, this right here, there's no turn cooldown on there, so I didn't put any. I was thinking maybe I should put books, but right now, no. He's cool the way he is right now. The way I got him, he's doing his job, and it took so many books to get to this cooldown, and I'm not gonna do that. So I wouldn't say really put any books into your Soulless Marionette. All right, so let me see what his evolved form. I have him another one somewhere. All right, so here's the air unicorn. For those that was wondering, this one has the block. It has the same thing. Blocks 2 beneficial effects. I'm building this one. You see I'm starting to work on them. I'm building this one for another dungeon. I believe the strength dungeon, because this right here removes all those negative effects. For that strength dungeon, that thing puts a lot of poison on you. So removing negative effects would be great. Plus blocking the immunity would be good too. All right, and this is, I believe, the other AoE poisoner I was telling you about. If you didn't get Felicor. All right, so you can use this one, and I believe the Earth Basilisk as well. Yeah, AoE poisoner. All right, so that's just 2 units you could use instead if you don't have the Felicor that I have. Oops, let me click on that. Marionette is. Got a lot of these. I've been farming a lot. Guys. So that's why I have so many of those. It was like I felt like I was not scrolling. Somewhere around here. Another air basilisk. I was happy about that. So I'm probably gonna do an air basilisk arena team. All right, so let's see what his evolve form is. All right, so his first skill. All right, so this one 40% chance of decreasing the resistance. I didn't get that one. I ended up getting attacks the enemy inflicting great damage. And I guess it won't tell me what the second one is because I haven't evolved them. But I believe he gets more speed. I can't remember. But either way, I think you should evolve him all the way to his third form if you want to make these runs. So hopefully that was helpful with the Soulless Marionette. Oh, I also wanted to show you one other thing. For the Strength Dungeon, for those that have this unit, I would suggest building it. This one right here, the Air Succubus. Alright, I know it's not shining like the Fire Succubus, and probably might not hit as hard as the Water Succubus, but this skill, where is it at? Steals up to 2 positive effects from the enemy and attacks them with a damage increase based on own speed is going to be very important in the Strength Dungeon. I believe that's the dungeon where the boss keeps on putting the means on itself. You want to do that and pair that with somebody like the Soulless Marionette, or pair that with brain fart. What's the dude's name? I just said it. I just said his name. Air Unicorn. Yeah. Air Unicorn. Alright. Pair her with the Air Unicorn to block those positive effects for 2 turns, and she could continue to steal. I would probably put her on meditation as well. And this one attacks all enemies with additional 50% chance of critical. So it's going to have a higher crit rate, so it's more damage. And refills her own tap bar by 35%. And you want her to have our speed. Alright, so I'll probably put on her haste meditation. And this other skill is probably for arena, so you won't have to worry about this end part where it stops them from reviving. But just stealing those beneficial effects and having almost guaranteed crit and scaling off her speed on attack, I think would be very good in the in the Strength Dungeon. Alright. So I'll do a video on that too. I'm just theory crafting on because I want to get definitely more meditation glyphs. I think that's going to be the meta. Definitely in arena. I think everywhere. It's gonna be like violent proccing, but I'll do a video on that later on. Hopefully guys, this was helpful. Thank you for sticking around to the end. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, this is your boy Sam Gamer, and I'm out, guys. Peace.